So many learners and beginners comment on the video section comment box. How can they open their mouth? How can they start their spoken English journey? But you can ask this question to me. I have seen this type of question on the comment box. This is huge number, but I don't know how much hesitation are they feeling now, and what is the cause here. Why are not they starting their speaking journey? But today I will go to give some answer. There they will find their satisfying answer. So without introducing, let's jump into the direct video. So welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to give some tips how can they are a beginners start their spoken English journey, which path is best to start it, and which is the easiest way. So that way I have learned this language. My small experience I will share with you. When I was started my spoken English journey in initial day, I was zero level knowledge, but when I opened my mouth, gradually my spoken English habits has been increased day by day. So today my experience I will share with you how I practice spoken English at home to become fluent. Initial day when I started my journey, I watched random videos on YouTube. It was podcast videos, it was conversational videos, it was English news channel. I watched randomly, but when I started my journey, I would not understand minimum meaning of a single sentence. But after spending my some precious time in this purpose, gradually my knowledge was increased. So if you think that you have to be fluent in spoken English, you have to start immediately without any hesitation. You have to open your mouth and you have to start with alone, without partner, without any your comfort zone. After listening any conversational videos, after listening any interviews, that work I would do every time. I would write down it on the paper. It can be anything. It can be story, it can be news, it can be any subject related. So after writing it, I would watch that how much is there difference that I heard by my two ear, and what is the difference that I written on the paper. So after scrutiny, I would find my rectify. So doing this work with continuously, I would get my mistakes. After that, I would try to correct it. So if you start to listening any interview, conversational video and podcast, you can write down on paper. There you will be got much benefit, because after listening any story, after listening any podcast, this sound is registered in your mind permanently by hearing. And second is, your listening habits will be increased day by day. When you will go to write it, then your thinking process direct in English will be increased gradually. But if you go to speak directly, you would not be succeeded. But if you go to write down on paper, you will be 60 to 70% succeeded. So listening after writing, these two skills is important skills. If you can take it, it will be much beneficial to you. When you will go to listen a podcast or conversational videos, there you have to listen it full concentration. Without full concentration, you would not understand how has there been constructed a sentence, where is there used verb form, where is there used object, where is there used subject. So another thing, if you go to listen a podcast with full concentration, you can understand meaning of the word, meaning of the sentence. Then your spoken English journey will be so easy, and you will get much pleasure. So when you will go to listen any podcast, you will try to listen it with full concentration. So these habits I would use my initial day when I was started my spoken English journey. Last tips is you have to write 10 sentence in daily basis. After listening any podcast, any conversational videos or any interviews, you have to write down on the paper minimum 10 English sentences. So these three tips, if you follow these three tips, these habits will get much benefit to you. When I was started my spoken English journey, these tips I would follow regular basis. So if you want to learn spoken English, you should follow these three tips. When you will go to write down on the paper, there you can write 10 sentences. They are your grammatical stamina. It is it can be subject, verb or object. How is their use? It you will find there. So I hope I have shared my minimum knowledge. That way I would follow in past day. If you want to be a English speaker, fluent English speaker without partner, you can follow these tips. And last, I want to say one word. Any person in this world would be not perfect using by a single chance. After doing much mistakes, after doing huge mistakes, he will be he may perfect in future. So I am not a teacher, I am not a trainer, I am not a guidance. That way I used to follow to learn spoken English. My little experience I am sharing with you. If you feel shy, if you feel hesitant, you can use these tips to thinking of friends. So this way I will be sharing my all experience with you. If you think if you think me a friends, so don't think about much mistakes. I am also do much mistakes in my spoken English journey. You can watch now. So many mistakes I have done there. So which person who person are struggling much to learn spoken English? Which type of problems are they confessing right now to learn spoken English? Let me know on the comment box. That word I would say every time. This video, if minimum valuable to you, like, comment and share. Do your valuable comment below the comment box, and stay good, stay healthy, and stay with me. So I will see you in the next video.